Winter's Rain by Rob Sharpe. Copyright 2025. I knew the auditorium would begin to feel dense as soon as the last few people, draped in damp wool coats and dripping umbrellas, pushed inward towards the remaining seats. Lectures like these are usually given in the evening, rarely in the summer, and always at one university or another. The people, they're all the same. The halls are all the same, and the material for that matter is also the same. The clock opposite the podium is the same too, round, encased in black metal, its off-white face yellowed with age. It turns at the same impossibly slow pace in every lecture hall. I think it is the same clock. I believe it follows me. I sit on a small wooden chair alone, slightly too far to the left of the podium. Someone in the seats ahead of me coughs. I notice my right pant leg is not quite touching the top of my sock. I shift my posture to compensate. The clock yells down at me, 2 minutes. Another cough. My Elizabeth used to cough at parties. It was her way of telling me that my bow tie was crooked or that she was tired and she was ready to go home. We had signals, she and I. I look up long enough to acknowledge the chairman who will introduce me. He approaches the podium and he throws a smile at me, which I am never quite able to dodge. Attendance at the faculty party afterwards is always expected. I clutch my notes tightly to my lap. When we were young, Elizabeth came everywhere with me on the lecture circuit. We were perfect traveling companions. She loved the rhythm of it all. The trains, the hotels, the auditoriums filled with strangers. She handled the details, where we went, when we arrived, how the day unfolded, and always, at the end of each lecture, I looked up to find her in the very back row, pointing gently up at the clock to remind me my time was done. The chairman begins, "It is our honor to have with us tonight." I need to busy myself during these introductions. I count chairs. How many seats? How many rows? How many sections? And then how many people? Tonight, traditional wooden chairs in rows A through W. I just add 2 extra chairs for each ascending row. 3 sections, no balcony, applause. Reflex pulls me to my feet and pushes me towards a podium. The chairman exits, leaving me alone with the microphone and the faint scent of Vitalis hanging in the air. I straighten my notes and I brace both hands on the podium, and the crowd falls silent. 5 years ago, Elizabeth stopped going to parties. Her cough was no longer strong enough to tell me that she was tired. I took a semester off and I stayed home with her. Soon, her cough weakened, faded, and went silent. Our home grew solemn, quietly silent. I begin my lecture. All eyes are fixed on me. All ears listen, and I begin counting again. The rows rise before me in 3 sections, left, center, and right. I notice the wet mud that has been tracked in from outside along the aisles. A frozen draft creeps from beneath the curtains behind me, brushes up my back, and traps me between it and the audience. I toss out an anecdote and the crowd laughs. Someone near the front coughs again, and my eyes lift towards that sound, to the clock suspended on the wall. Outside, the wind hurls rain against the right side of the building, and I stop speaking and I grasp for air. I can feel the clock watching. waiting to see what I will do this time. I look down at my lecture notes, copied years ago in Elizabeth's careful handwriting. I close my eyes as sweat gathers on my palms and between my fingers. It feels as if the wind itself is pressing against the building, mercilessly, inward, unrelenting, against me.